So we're on to the monthly update. So, Shane, we've had today's interview was with Cindy Cash, and one of the things that she talked about was the way of choosing an agent and market conditions. And interesting, we were chatting today about how that links to our office and what we're seeing with pre-approvals. Want to comment a bit on that?
Yeah, we're seeing a high level of pre-approvals, doing a lot of pre-approvals, and it's taking buyers a little bit of time to find a property because properties seem to be a little few and far between, I guess. So I think we're seeing maybe a little bit of the demand outweighing supply just at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, and the properties do seem to be selling. CoreLogic is saying the last 2 months, 1% down, so no significant move. Although the Hawkesbury and Hills in CoreLogic, they are commenting, like with regional areas coming into strength with people seeing themselves working remotely, etc. So might play really well for the Hawkesbury. So, yeah, great discussion in the full podcast if you want to listen to that. And so coming into the pre-approval side, so lender turnaround time, Shane, roughly big banks versus smaller guys, what are we seeing?
Yeah, it's hugely varied across banks, but anywhere from sort of 2 to 4 weeks with the big banks at the moment. And then smaller banks, anywhere from 2 days to 6 weeks or whatever it might be. So huge variances, and it doesn't seems to be pushing further out rather than coming in at the moment. So, yeah.
Yeah, ANZ Bank's the only one that's making a bit of ground, but they're still not where they want to be and where we want them to be. I guess a big message we would have with that is it's understandable, it's trackable, we get updates on that, and also the stages of different lenders and how they work. It's not a mystery to us, or it shouldn't be a mystery to any broker. So anybody who's working with any broker, want a second opinion, talk to us about exactly where you're up to. We would give you a reasonable assessment of how long you would expect things to take. That's cool. Reserve Bank?
No change.
No change. When do we think that message is going to change?
Oh, your guess is as good as mine. It's not looking like any time soon from what they're saying. So
long term, I haven't seen the commentary from today, but the commentary last month was the Reserve Bank governor didn't see a change for 12 or 18 months. So the current rates we've been running through our applications, ballpark?
Yeah, around about 2.8% variable, 2.9% variable for a home loan. However, fixed rates, anywhere from sort of 2 to 2.3%. So still a big difference in the fixed rates. Some pretty good specials keep coming out in that sort of space. So we're seeing, I guess, aren't we, a lot more people looking to do a reasonable portion in fixed just to take advantage of that low rate at the moment.
Yeah, people generally haven't historically liked low fixed rates. I don't recall a stat off mine, but I'd say 80 to 90% of people would regularly keep a variable rate. But right now, the fixed rates are in the order of 0.6, 0.7 lower than the variable rates. So people are saying lock it in for 2 or 3 years. When the Reserve Bank governor is saying I don't see a move up or down for a long time, it's a pretty interesting conversation, and a lot of our clients are picking up on that. The First Home Loan Deposit Scheme is getting close to the end of its entitlements. We have got a sneaky supply of where we can find some and get pre-approved, which is great. Not to have the BDM support from a lender that doesn't normally fully assess pre-approvals at the moment. But, good relationships are helping us out there for our customers. What else is topical this month, Shane? I think we've pretty much come through it.
Still on pre-approvals, but I'll throw the question out there. I wonder how long banks are going to keep doing fully assessed pre-approvals for. It's an interesting thing that the turnaround time's pushing out further and further. The odd bank will pull away from doing fully assessed pre-approvals to try and speed up their time frame, so they're not spending too much time assessing pre-approvals. Yeah, I'm wondering, that's a question maybe to look at 6 months, 9 months, 12 months down the track, but whether pre-approvals become less commonly fully assessed.
Yeah, for sure. And we've already seen that in a couple of lenders saying that they will do a generic electronic process. They're heavily backlogged and they're seeing that as a way out. We're not at all warm to that because we like clients having everything looked at by the lender, lay it all out. Let's see all your savings accounts. Let's see your pay situation, your history of occupancy in property, your credit file, and give you a comment that it's approved subject to only suitable property and valuation. That's what we're really looking for, the strength of comfort for our clients. Well, I think that's give it a good cut for the month, Shane. So that's good for the monthly update, episode 9. And I would now roll on to the next thing.